batting, I don't know, 600 or 580 or something in the postseason. What's been the key to that?
I think it's a new bat. So they gave us some new bats for postseason play, and I started using it. It's been working well, so we'll go with that.
Is it any different than your old bat, or?
It's the same bat, just a new model.
Dave called you a man on a mission after the game the other day. I mean, how have you approached the postseason, and then what's it like knowing you're going to Omaha?
Well, that's exactly why I came here to Arkansas, is to have a chance to play in the postseason, and not only play in the postseason, but go all the way to Omaha. And so I'm just glad to be here.
How much has that driven you, though, in the postseason?
Oh, for sure. I mean, those could have been the last games I'd ever get to play in college, and so one of these games upcoming this week is going to be. So I'm still on a mission for that too.
Dave said when they were in Omaha last year, he was calling you about every other day, and you were taking some visits. I know A&M, Tennessee, or where all did you visit?
The only place I actually went and visited was A&M, and I really enjoyed that place. But it's nothing compared to here.
He was saying he was telling you, please don't do anything. Did you? I don't know. Do you feel like Arkansas was a favorite for you?
I got it down to Arkansas and A&M. Of course, I wanted to come and visit both places before I made a decision. So I visited A&M first, and then once they got back, I came here, and then I decided real quick.
What's the senior year been like for you? Obviously a success, but just looking at what you've been able to accomplish and the road that you've been on, is it anything that you imagined it would be?
Well, no, because from what I didn't imagine, I'd be playing here as a senior. Started my career at SEMO, and that's where I thought it was going to end. So I've just been able to enjoy everything because it's all kind of been unexpected. Take it one day at a time and try to take it all in.
Well, great success at SEMO. What's the big difference, if there is any, from playing there and then playing at a place like this, just for a player?
Oh, well, one, the atmosphere is way different. The big crowds and kind of a lot of attention on you here. As far as playing goes, there's good players everywhere, and there's good players in every league, but the depth that there is in the SEC it's incredible. I mean, there's no easy at-bats and no easy games, so probably just the depth of talent.
When you look at this team compared to last year, so many new guys, and even some of the old guys are in different places. I mean, just what do you think about the fact that Arkansas made it back to Omaha with all the changes?
That just says a lot about the program. It's hard to go once, and there's teams out there that have gone multiple years in a row, but it's the first time for Arkansas to go 2 years in a row, and that just, says the job that the staff and the players have done here and the hard work we put in, and it's showing now. So it's tough to do.
It amazes you that you've done all this as a first baseman?
I definitely didn't consider doing it as a first baseman. That's, kind of how it turned out. So I'm just along for the ride there.
Dave Van Horn is his 8th World Series. Just what do you think about him as a coach, and what's it been like getting to play for him?
Coach Van Horn knows how to win. He knows how to get good people around him, good players, and get them to play hard and play the game the right way. And it's been a winning combination for him. So hopefully we get it for him this year.
He always seems to know what buttons to push. You guys had a 4-game losing streak and then turned around at Auburn, and it just seems like whenever things aren't going right, he knows what moves to make. Does he strike you that way?
Absolutely. I mean, kind of got some magic in him, I guess you could say, and you got to have that, and you got to have a little luck to have success and be a great coach, and he's done it all.
How loose has he been? Because he didn't used to be this way, and he's really taken and enjoyed this moment.
I think so. When it comes down to the game, it's all business as normal. But I think I haven't seen him in the past, obviously, but I think he just enjoys this group of guys and is comfortable around us and knows we have what it takes and knows we also know how to get down to business when it's that time.
There's four SEC teams in Omaha, but 3 of them are on the other side. Do you kind of like the fact if you just had to beat an SEC team to get there? Do you like the fact if you play another SEC team, it'll be in the finals and not in your bracket?
Regardless of who we play, it's going to be tough games. Every team there is playing well right now, and they're winning games, so that really doesn't matter. But it's going to be a tough side on each side, but maybe if it comes down to playing one of those SEC teams, maybe they'll kind of beat up on each other a little bit on that other side before we get to them.
Florida State, a team that beat Georgia, beat LSU. What have you seen early from them and the competition there?
We haven't really looked into them a whole lot. We're going to do that a lot today and tomorrow leading up, but they're playing well. They've won some big games. Like you said, they've beat some really good teams. And, for their coach, it's his last year. I know they've got some magic going over there, and they're really playing for him. They've got a lot to play for that. So they're on a roll, and they're going to be a tough opponent.
The fact they've already knocked out 2 SEC teams, does that really get your attention, knowing how good this league is?
Yeah, I mean, it shows they're the real deal. They can hang with anybody. So we're going to have to play our best game to win.
Have you been to the College World Series?
I went a couple times in high school, so it's been several years.
So how excited are you to finally be there as a player? After going there as a kid, I'm sure you dreamed about it, and here it is.
Yeah, I probably won't really know exactly how that's going to feel until I actually get out there on the field, but it'll probably be a lot to take in.
You go up there with like your high school team or your family? Or
Some
what?
summer ball
Yeah.
teams.
So
Just the extra,
academic. Go ahead.
the extra base hits you've had. I mean, I know you did that a lot this year, but to come up big with the extra base hits in this postseason.
You know, luckily, you know, they're kind of falling where they aren't sometimes and really getting good barrels on the ball, and they're finding gaps. And, you know, it's not always how it goes, but I'll obviously take them, and it's been good to keep some innings going and to score some runs for sure.
So academically, you also got like an award for a 4-point. I mean, has that been hard to do grad school and playing ball?
I wouldn't say it's any harder than, you know, undergrad. It's a little different. Most of my stuff was all online, so I kind of had to manage it that way, which it can be tough at times. But all in all, just plenty of time to do stuff, homework in the morning, so it hasn't been too bad for me.
What do you see from returning guys like Fletcher and Kerstad and Martin that kind of led the team back to Omaha? Guys that were there last year, you know.
I'm sure, you know, they've just matured a lot from last year, and coming into the postseason, they've got some of the guys that have the most postseason experience and College World Series experience. So we're going to rely on those guys, and, you know, they're going to step up and do a great job.
How do you feel Martin has handled it? It's been kind of an up and down year for him, where he's had the slumps and great hot and then slumping again.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel he's done with it all with the roller coaster?
Yeah, he's had some tough times. It's probably put a little pressure on himself sometimes, trying to do too much because he knows there's expectations on him. But, you know, he's a guy that can step up to the moment at any time, and when the lights are on, he's going to come out and play, and he's going to do something special this week to help us win.
What'd you do with the ball after the final out? Did you hold on to it?
I had the ball in my glove because I caught it, and I threw my glove down, and when I got the glove back, the ball wasn't there. So I messed up. I should have pocketed it right there.
You got an idea who's got it?
I don't know. Someone probably has it.
You haven't gotten any ransom letters?
No,
or anything,
no,
or
not yet.
Thanks, Trevor.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Trevor.